This is News Trail, your daily dose.
It's Friday, January 16, 2026. Welcome to News Trail. I am Adetola. The Armed Forces Remembrance Day recently rechristened the Armed Forces Remembrance and Celebration Day, culminated into parade and wreath-laying ceremonies in different states across the country, with that of the federal government held at the National Arcade, Abuja. Vice President Kashim Shettima represented President Bola Tinubu, Senate President Godswill Akpabio, Deputy Senate President Benjamin Kalu, Minister of Defense Christopher Musa, and other dignitaries attended the event. The dignitaries were led to the cenotaph in a solemn march by soldiers, where they laid wreaths in remembrance of the fallen heroes who gave their lives in service to the nation. Prayers were also conducted for the living and fallen heroes who fought gallantly for global peace and national integration. In Lagos, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, represented by his deputy Obafemi Hamzat, reiterated his administration's commitment to improving the welfare of military veterans, widows of fallen heroes, and encouraging serving military personnel. Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State assured residents that his administration would intensify efforts to strengthen the state's security architecture to ensure safety across the state. Reports say Nigeria and 5 other African countries have been removed from the European Union's list of high-risk jurisdictions, a move expected to ease trade, payments, and investment flows between the countries and Europe. The European Commission confirmed that Nigeria, alongside South Africa, Burkina Faso, Mali, Mozambique, and Tanzania, has strengthened its AML-CFT regimes and no longer posted strategic deficiencies under EU assessment standards. The Commission noted that the affected countries had implemented reforms that brought their financial systems in line with international standards set by the FATF. Reacting to the development, the Minister of State for Finance, Dr. Doris Uzo-Kanite, described Nigeria's removal from the list as a major boost to investor confidence. Being on the EU's high-risk list previously meant that transactions with European partners required enhanced due diligence, stricter documentation, and additional oversight. Nigerian businesses and banks faced increased scrutiny, which slowed cross-border trade and complicated investment flows. Polls closed in the Republic of Uganda on Thursday after tales of delay, disarray, and chaotic day of voting that took place under an internet blackout caused by technical breakdowns as President Yoweri Museveni seeks to extend his 40 years in power. Museveni, an 81-year-old who came to power as the head of a rebel army in 1986, is widely expected to win a 7th term in office thanks to his total control of the state and security apparatus. But inside Kampala Stadium, in an opposition stronghold, there were loud cheers as crowd watched the counting of votes, and returning officers read out ballots for the main challenger, singer-turned-politician Bobi Wine. The 43-year-old styles himself the ghetto president after the slum areas of the city where he grew up, but has faced brutal repression of his campaign. Official results were due within 48 hours. Wine accused the government of massive ballot stuffing and arresting some of his party officials under cover of the internet blackout imposed by the government this week. For the first time ever, 16 teams will be taking part in the Women's Africa Cup of Nations tournament after final draws for this year's Women's AFCON took place in Rabat, Morocco on Thursday. The 4 groups will lead to some already highly anticipated encounters. The 16 teams are divided into 4 pots of 4 teams each, with every team positioned in either A, B, C, or D. Morocco, Algeria, Senegal, and Kenya are in Group A. South Africa, Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, and Tanzania Group B. Nigeria holds Group C as the title holder alongside Zambia, Egypt, and Malawi, whilst Group D consists of Ghana, Cameroon, Mali, and Cape Verde. WAFCON 2026 is currently set to be played from 17th March to 3rd April 2026 in Morocco. Matches will take place in stadiums in Casablanca, Rabat, and Fez. And that's it on News Trail for today. Many thanks for connecting. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, News Trail. And always remember, there's magic in being seen by people who understand. It gives you permission to keep going. Have a fantastic weekend.